Look at this. Got it. Alright, so... Oh! I was playing Legend of Dragoon earlier. I got... Looks like the soul for... the Dragoon soul for Shayna. I guess she becomes a Dragoon. What the hell was that? That's a stupid shit. Optimized battery charging? What was that? Never seen that before. This stupid phone. And yeah, I just beat 2 bosses. One really wasn't a boss. It was kind of, we had to answer these questions. Let's see. Oh, there is. Okay, so so they gave us the only way to save Shayna is, I guess we got to turn her into one of us. I thought she was going to be done. But we beat this clown here. Let's see what he says. Alright, so I'm going to save. Like that. We're going to get out of this because we're going to play some Final Fantasy VI. Let's get over to... I want to try to get over to Zozo this afternoon. Oh, let me turn up the music. Gotta get some volume in here. Because I want to play some other shit later. Oh, so I got 3 twist headbands. I had the one that I got on air, and then I got 2 off air. Probably didn't need to, but... Oh. I'm thinking I'm playing, what do you call it? Alright, so I gotta search through Kohlingen. This is Kohlingen. And let me look up something because I go in here. What? Guess who's here? Shadow. He wants to be left alone. We can get him here. Is it worth it to get him here? Because I think he can still leave. There's a point. I thought the point where you permanently get him is on a floating continent. Like if I go, because what I have to do is I have to make an open slot. I already got 4 cards, so that means I got to go all the way back to Narsh. Highest evasion of the game. Is saving segment. So we did that, and of course he guaranteed leaves at the end of that, before you get to the end of that segment, which he did. And he's got a 1 out of 16 chance of leaving every battle. Next chance to join is Kohlingen. If the party is for 3,000, he's liable to leave at any time after winning a battle with the same condition as before. So is a risky prospect, as the party could be left short of a member in Zozo, one of the most dangerous areas of the game up to that point. Oh, and then so after the events in Zozo, he leaves automatically anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I was kind of thinking correct anyway. You can't permanently uh, recruit him till later. So there's no reason to actually recruit him now. And as I said before, Zozo is a dungeon. Even though it's a town, it's actually a dungeon. It's got a boss, and it's a pretty nasty dungeon. So if he runs, of course, with the with the quick saves and shit, I could always reload. All right, so anyway, as I said, the reason I took some time to get twist headbands are nice. They give you a strength bonus. I just got them on lock and on saving, and the other reason I did that fighting is I wanted to get them up a couple levels, because again, Zozo is a pretty nasty dungeon. All right, so let's take a look. From the entrance, go to the top left corner of the town. Side first. Let's go get the items and shit first. We'll talk about this. Good protector. Now this is something for later on. You get a This was an amazing treasure hidden somewhere. You gotta find it. Oh, yeah. Rachel. She falls. He jumps down after her. Gets her out. She's still alive. Can't cover anything. Get out of my house. Your fault, Rachel. Lost her memory. Hey, just let me talk to her. Please, just go away. I don't know who you are. My parents get upset when we come to. They know her parents. She knows her parents. This has been a Locke's backstory. She's gonna have to make a new start. See here, she can't even do that. That's his sad backstory. And of course, we'll get to know more of these backstories. Usually have something to do with revisiting. Killed the Imperial attack. Her memory had returned just before she died. Last thing she said was, "My name." That's rough. Never should have left her side. I failed her. But there'll be some resolution to some of this stuff. Possibly. As we go through the game. Inspect the clock. Oh, we got an elixir clock. Or a clock elixir. What's that? Okay, it's one chest. Make your way to the top portion of the map across the bridge. Go over here. Excuse me, lady. Thank you. This house from the back. There's a treasure chest hidden right behind the suit of armor. You can't even see it, barely. Green beret. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta go into. Nope. Nope, hold down the turbo button. Run button. Nope. going to interact with the character down here. Look, it's been a while. Ages even. For that, worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. So we got to interact with this girl. Everything that happened to perfect my herbal concoction, right? When the girl hasn't aged a day and never will. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I had to use my herbs, I did. I very well refused you begging me like that. So he's kept her body basically incorrupt, even though she's dead. Of course, love you like a secret, just like this forever, and ever and ever. He's a kind of a Dr. Frankenstein type of old chap. Call her spirit back. You're gonna call her back at it? You mean like that legendary treasure? Oh yes, I suppose if you had that, you might be able to reawaken her. He keeps laughing. Wee hee hee hee. Kind of a bizarre dude. In essence, we have Celeste. We get one little extra dialogue there. Alright. Hold on. So, we're gonna have some of these backstory things we're gonna resolve perhaps in future endeavors, future parts of the game. Hey, come here. Look at this little bratty kid. Come here. Hey. Hey. But I like it. And the reason we're going out here is because of course we're looking for Tara. And she came down somewheres. Is that thing really in this direction? With gentle eyes. Through the opera at the opera house south of Gyro. Get all dolled up. Secret place. Let's stay away from the house in the east of town. Crazy old coot sits there mashing up herbs all day for sugar concoctions. He's got a ghost in his basement. Hey. Then he returned just before she said, "A man named Lockhart, please tell me everything." Of course, the Empire took her. And tore up my house. Looked like some kind of glowing monster. Oh, Tara hasn't, she didn't exactly come through here without destroying stuff. Except it goes up north. It's going to build a coliseum or some such nonsense. Remember that for later. So, took off southward towards Gyro. So talk to that guy now. You'll learn. Okay, so she's not here anymore. I'm gonna have to go. If we try, you could. Good dog. You can recruit him if you got an open slot. I think it takes like 3,000. And again, he's got a 1 in 16 chance to leave after every battle you win. He's an assassin. Don't get him seen it. What is... Yeah, save it. They do call it. Let's go into the... I have to buy it. So see if okay. Oh, there's twist headbands here for sale, but I got it. Get those for later. I got a lot of money to blow. Alright, so we're done here. Let's head south to Jydor. Let's see if there's anything else. Alright, according to the people in town. None of them are supporting the country. Alright, let's go back up to that, see that shit. No reason to. I already fought extra battles getting the twist headband, so. Alright, remember this? I walked by this before. Dragon's Neck Cabin. What is wrong with you? You can't let the world become too peaceful. My Coliseum will be a monument to the glory of battle. If I can ever finish it, that is. No one will help me. Don't worry, someone will help him soon enough. Then you got. Oh, Heroes Ring. See what that does. Physical and magical attack power. You know what, I'm gonna give her a sucks. She can't use the one thing is she can't use runic if she does not equip with a sword. And that's like a knight sword. See the swords have different icons? There's like a regular sword. These are heavy swords, or knight swords if you want to call it. It's also a shitty accuracy. Now walk into the woods. So we'll know about that later on. This is also a Chocobo stable, a hidden one. What the hell is that? Chocobo stable. They don't actually, nothing to delineate the different Chocobo stables. Should say like Chocobo Stable East or something. Let's get on the Chocobo because we got to ride down to Jydor. We got to go here, so make sure we trigger it for the trophy that we get for visiting every. Now we got, you see, there's a gray dot right here. All over there. Here's Jydor. Go down here. Whoops. Oh. Let's see. Go down here. There's the Opera House. Go up here. This is Zozo. It looks like just like a town. And it is. Except for when you go in there, it's a friggin' dungeon. We're all bandits and thieves and scoundrels there. So there's nobody to real friendly sorts there. Alright, so here, 6-foot driver. Bye. Bye, Mr. Friendly Chocobo. Alright. So nothing much to do besides collecting information. Let's see, there's one item. Looting one collectible. Let's start with the collectible. Head all the way north. Or second. Oh, is this the place that's got the auction house? No. This is the mansion with the painting collector. Ozer's Mansion. Yeah, we'll be coming back to this place later on. Alright, so where Ozer is. We'll rob your ether. Thank you. Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. Since we have Celeste in our party, find out that there's this actress named Maria, and that Celeste looks exactly like her. Look at all these pictures. There's Ultros. There's a bucket. Looks like a suit of armor, or cuirass or something. Treasure chest. That looks like Maria, the opera singer. So the barman can see. You know, much later on, these paintings are gonna have a different meaning. Very old painting. Appears to be a lamp. This one looks awfully familiar. An old urn. Treasure chest on canvas. Alright. Let's collect. Just make our purchases. And talk to peoples. Get some peoples to talk to. Good old chap. The class divide is starkly apparent here. All the middle-class families live in the southern part. The richer folks live up north. It's in one of the enormous mansions. Bathed in light. Speed off toward the northern mountains. So they're telling us she ain't here. She's north of here. Giant auction. See, here's the auction. It's closed though now. After today's auction too. Eventually, we actually have to do that because there's at least one item. A couple of them might have to get. I don't know if any of it's mandatory. Forget. How utterly uncivilized. I can't buy. Up and around. Straighten your back. Don't slump so much. Bought lots of stuff today too. But likes of you though. I want one of those legendary treasures that bring back the permanent souls. Vector is the imperial capital, and we will be, of course, there. I will be an opera singer when I grow up, huh? Where the opera house is, it's way south of here. Alright, let's see what they got. This way. Multiple. Oh. Alright, let's go to the middle class section. Poor people forced out of town. Here they build a new town in the valley between the mountains. So that's what that Zozo is. Zozo's where all the poor people went in this town. The folks in Zozo don't have an ounce of oxygen on the block. Don't trust a word they say. Oh. don't have a key for it. Ether. Oh yeah, we're gonna be. It's right here. Chainsaw's coming up. Ether, right. Oh, just buy one of these and just nice. Alright. Does he say anything specific? Westernmost town up there. Oh shit. 3 of those. 1 of those. Rest. Those particular characters. I like to carry extra equipment. It's more of a necessity in Final Fantasy V. You're changing jobs and shit all the time. You gotta make sure you have the most current of each equipment type available. 250, right? For an easy mark, be careful. Ain't joking either. Alright. Let's go back up. We gotta go to Zozo now. This is, again, she was seen around Kohlingen, and then when she went south, she was seen in Jydor, but she went north into the mountains, which is up here. Here's the poor people town of Zozo. Zozo never heard of it. So you got some NPCs here. Dead. It's rough. And we just get into fights. according to 30. Now you want to pay attention to things that they're saying here. Which way do you see? Let me end this. Oh, I was supposed to. Oh, dragon boots. That gives you the jump ability. Thieves like the next one. Any harvesters, I'll try to get dragon boots. I might do this later. Alright. Take some of that. Got the rising fears up. The hill giants. Nothing in here. Oh, rusted. That's right. Some doors are rusted shut. Now let's see if we can. Got silver spectacles. Oh! Stole 8,000. Yeah, 9,600 gil. It'll get some gil lost. You can always get it back. How to do that? Who's the other enemy I need? Oh, gobbledygooks. I didn't get them. Right. Make your way out of the pub. North of Public Way. All the way up here. Vegas! Oh, because you know why? Because he's. That's right, he's got the big one. Blocking headbutts. Not having good. It's got a slow death animation. Hello. Hey, excuse me. This is dangerous. Be careful. Don't do anything stupid. I'm trying to jump between buildings. That's exactly what we're going to do. Some of these people are liars. But here, this is a very important thing right here. 61050. this hidden staircase. Goes to the freaking door. Oh, got the rare thief's knife. Okay. The chainsaw. One of Edgar's best weapons. It can actually one hit, or it does damage. It's kind of like Odin, Zentetsu. In, what is it, Final Fantasy 4 and 5, or just 5? And later ones where if it doesn't get the one shot, it'll do damage. If the enemy's protected by instant death, it'll instead do just high physical damage. That's what this chainsaw does. This is going to become like the main Edgar weapon. Most of the game. Main Edgar tool. There's only a couple more tools to go. Rather powerful tools for Edgar. But you can only get it by, you have to talk to different NPCs and they'll tell you the time, but some of them are like liars, so you have to figure out you have to do a little bit of math to figure out what the time is. But it's at 6:10:50. And okay, so we're gonna have to go back and exit the game. Left behind the large structure there. Take the back. Okay, this is nice. At this point, I'm going to leave that shit off. Because I got it. Nobody in here but a potion. Rock shop. This is a great dungeon. The town. Just a regular town. Bad people in it. Nope, haven't seen any girls lately. There's definitely not one on the top floor of this building, so don't bother checking. So guess what? There is. Alright. Upstairs. This is this door. Go left, north, and up the stairs. Oh yeah, then there's all these buttons. They're cutting the line, get the line. Three flights if you want to go on this one. Brigand's Glove. Now this. Oh yeah, this changes steel to monk. We'll use that later on. We're down 2 points. Oh yeah, we gotta jump across. Yeah, my watch's second hand is pointing at the floor. Because this guy's a liar. And a high potion. So that really gets us to 2 inches. We have 3 more chests. South and side. They're divisible by 20. We gotta see. We gotta do math. Burning fist, right? Oh, it's even better. Alright, now we gotta save because we got the boss. He's blocking our way up to where Terra might be. Now let's Alright, this boss is very interesting. It's a pain in the ass. Brings you up here in the spine day. You need to get through here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in the fight and I hate for there to be any trouble, so why don't I just let you pass? Nope, never mind. Yeah, this guy's a clown. Basically, if you attack 4 times in a row, he throws a mithril knife or a dagger twice, dealing 400 plus. He can one-shot a bunch of your characters. He'll do it twice. So that's after you attack him 4 times in a row. With the attack command. Alright, that means a regular attack. If you cast spells, I think twice in a row, he'll still use the knife or dagger attack, but only once. So either way, if he's not hitting Sabin or Edgar at full health, he's probably gonna one-shot. So the trick is not to use magic or to use regular attacks, at least, you know, not that often. So we're going to steal with lock. Celeste is going to heal. And we're going to use, the main damage is going to come from Edgar and Sabin doing their specials, their blitz and tools. Oh, and he will counterattack the steel can by stealing gil, but doesn't matter because you get all the gil back anyway. So. Oh. Nope. We're going to keep trying because this is a one-shot. We can get a good, what is it? A thief bracer, I think. So I'm going to keep trying this. He's such a nice person. You'll be able to see the chainsaw. Yeah, it's powerful. There's like a throne in his head. So. will help you also. 350 and flush attack. Oh, good. Alright, kill him. Alright, I'm just gonna let it roll now. Forget those other dudes. Oh, shit. Well, forget those other dudes. Unfortunately, because you don't get the target Saban's Blitz command, I can't help that he's attacking the freaking items. He just stole 8,700 kills, but we'll get it. And we got the Thief Bracer. Nice. Nice. That's a job well done. Twist. We got a twist head. Alright. Smart Saber. Got our money back. Now we can enter this. Before we go up into the main room up there, we have this Hermes Sandals. Then we get the explosion. And we find out, guess who's here? Terra? So we're going to find out about what's going on. She's frightened. Rammer. There he is. Who are you? This girl is your friend. No, she not right. So her name is Terra. Terra. Still going uncontrolled. Life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. For myself, I am Ramo, the Esper Ramo. You're like, oh shit, you're an Esper. An Esper's living in another world? Doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own. So I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. What's that? The fact that you're an expert. What's an expert? Compatible creatures. Humans and experts both lived side by side. Of course, that was only a bedtime. Oh, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and experts used to live together in harmony, at least until the War of the Magic. Experts fought humans who had been infused with magical powers, extracted from other espers. And that's the deal that's going on. Well, we'll see. The English war had ended. The Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted. Then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to a hidden realm. Humans who knew of Esper. And thus began the hunt for Vishnu, the leader of men, who used their powers extracted, must create an invincible army. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. So this is, those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitech research facility. being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I'm here with you. Seems to have calmed down a little. Called Tara here to me when I sensed that she lost control. She responded to that call. Tara's an Esper? No. She's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Gestal's Magitech research facility may be able to help her. And if we can get inside that facility, you're sure we'll find her. Magitech research facility. Your people are in there? I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's power by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. But there's the Magicite. So this is where the major character development system in the game is going to come into play here. These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. Oh, don't die, Ramu! He gone. There you go, yeah. Esper death is powerful. You're really gone, aren't you? Turn himself into Magicite. He gave up his life to help us. Okay. So now we're going to find out. We got to pick up the Magicites. Why would you do such a thing? When our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. We must stop the Empire. There must not be a second war of the Magi. Obtained Ramu Magicite. There we are. Siren, Kate, Sith, and Kieran Magicites. Alright, so the next step is to go to this Magitech research. That's the next major thing, but the way, in order to get there, we don't have the transportation for it. Alright, let's... Oh. Yeah, wait for us. We'll be back for you. Once here, I was just thinking. Let's talk on the way back down. So they talk as they're walking down the apartment complex. So the Empire's been draining magic from Espers. Yeah, Gao just jumps down. He's insane. Was all of that true? asleep when they performed mind fusion, so I don't know for sure. And I've heard rumors to that effect. Suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split up again. We need to beef up our defenses in Marsh. That would be indeed wise. I go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone. Don't worry, I'll go with her. I advise going in greater numbers. Yep, so you have to take Celeste and Locke in this next part. So we're going to go again with the same route because we have good, we need some good crowd control. Wait for us back in Marsh. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We need to change party members. I guess we'll have to head back to Marsh. Now we're going to get there. The Empire's on the southern continent. They've closed all the harbors and no ships are permitted to leave port. The town of Gyro to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in. Where there's a gill. Yeah? How are you playing with? There's a rumor about legendary character. Thought I might have a look around. I think he's falling for it, is what I think. Egyptian magician. Want to learn more about Espers? Use an Esper, we must first equip it by selecting Espers from the abilities menu. Summon the Esper battle, selecting the Esper by scrolling to the top of the magic command list. Only call upon each Esper once per battle, and the cost infinite. You also learn spells. When Esper is equipped to someone, that character will learn spells over time. The set of spells each Esper teaches is different. The higher a spell's acquisition rate, the faster it will be memorized. So some Esper, you're gonna have a lot of Espers that have the same spells, but one, yeah. So like you might be like, all right, I want Fyra, and there might be two different Espers that teach it. One will teach it at a faster rate than the other, so it's better to use the one with the faster rate because you'll learn it faster. That character can't cast a spell until he learns it from the Esper. So it's not like you equip the Esper and that character gets to cast the spells that the Esper teaches right away. It only taught once the character's lost. So what we're going to see is that now we're actually going to be getting, in addition to Gil and experience, we're also going to be getting, what do they call it? We had BP in the last one, I forget, SP or something. Some Espers are also permanently increase an attribute like Strength, Magic, HP, or MP when the character who has equipped them gains level. That's another important thing. You also might be like, well, this character's done learning the spells from this Esper, so I should switch to another one? Oh wait, this character's almost hit another experience level. You might want to keep that Esper still equipped because each character stats will increase more based on which Esper they have equipped. So what we're going to do, let's see. Oh yeah, now there's under the abilities thing, there's a new Esper section. So you see what magic's acquired. You see that times 10, that means she'll gain thunder if you get like 2 let's say you get 2 whatever it is, BP or whatever, she'll gain it times 10 per battle. So every time you win a battle and you get 2 BP, she'll actually get 20. And that's to the percent. She'll be, after one battle, she'll have 20% towards learning Thunder. Thunder is at 2, so that means every 2 BP, it'll be 4% she'll gain. And this is at 5, so every 2 BP it'll be 10%. You gain 10 BP, she'll get Thunder in one shot because it's a 10 times acquisition. And then when she levels, she gets an additional stamina point. Alright? Kieran is, she already has Cure and Poison. So if the character already has spells, it'll show you that they've got a 100% already. And it's got a star next to it saying, hey, very quickly will indicate. Now you can also get Cura from this, which is only a 1%. So every one point is 1% towards learning. And there's, as you'll also notice, there's no stat gain. So this is a good aspect for once you level a character to move it to somebody else. Because there's no state, you don't have to take that into a stat gain at level up into consideration. But again, the stat gains aren't the biggest thing, because most of your stat gains are still going to be based on the character's innate stat gains they get from normal leveling up, as well as from equipment. The other thing though that's important about aspirants is that you can also summon them once per battle. So here is where you can find Kieran does Holy Aura, which basically casts regen on the party. Ramu, of course, attacks all enemies with lightning. Siren silences all enemies. Probably not that useful. Kathleen from Kate Sith confuses all. It's also probably not that good. So at level up, this one gives plus 10% HP. That's actually pretty nice. Can teach fire, sleep, silence, slow. Slow and fire probably the two most important. And then Kate Sith. Magic +1. Now, she's already got amp, but teaches confuse and float. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to do. Kieran on Celeste to get her the second cure spell. So Ramu on, because he's got 7 +1. Locke's actually pretty decent at casting. And they all actually, so all your characters are going to be able to have magic to cast. And then who did he also say? Let's see. Yeah, we do Siren on him. Get him puff up his HP even more. Yes, that's what they do. Alright. And then we'll give him Pizza. One other thing. Let's see. So the enemy, you can still fight enemies here. Oh, you bastard. Steal my money! How much money? 18,000. Oh, we got a barrier. I think we already have. Alright, I'm gonna probably do some, next is the opera. You're ready for that later on. I'm gonna try to get that, I forget. That one item off the gobbledygook, whatever the hell it was, I forget. Anyway, till next time.